pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we close out Week 7 with a good Monday night matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And that one into the end zone for an opening touchback.
Get up! 180! 53 is the mic. All day, dog.
This is the receiver turn running back, Cordell Patterson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
They'll work from the 29 on second and 6.
On the pickup.
Patterson. He finds an opening past the 40. Cordell Patterson. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Chicago.
Cordell Patterson.
Cordell Patterson.
Touchdown,
his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Rams 0. Eddie Pinheiro to
now
kick
after
off
the
for
touchdown,
Chicago.
Here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mike, here we go.
Golf will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mike 5'9".
They begin with a quick throw out left. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
We got double up. 59's Mike. Check, 59.
The first carry for Cam Akers. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Smith in on the tackle.
Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Down and 13.
We go tonight. Like 20. He's 59. Mike to 59. Bound to lose 1. Mike, check. 59. Hey, watch the ball. Mike's 5'9". 2 little cupcake.
From the gun, here's Gone. Come on, trying to find cover. It's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen.
Buster Screen.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
At the 8-yard
Suddenly, it's
line.
1st and goal after the interception. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Running back, the ball carrier.
The ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Patterson on the carry. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Cordell Patterson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bears will extend their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
For Chicago.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Check 56.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive. And also give him a first down. The shotgun is Trubisky. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Stop! 180! Hey, watch the slant! Watch the slant!
Shotgun handoff. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
180!
And the gain is the 33. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ball. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Here we go. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Red, up. Here we go.
Trubisky.
I'm coming after you.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work. The defensive captain say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
23, Cam Akers.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Bring it. Super one.
He's able to get up here to the 26. That would a first down pickup of 8. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Kill. Maverick. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Run on first down to Akers. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain
he has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run. To stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Ric Flair. Watch twist. Check 26. Check 26. 12.
On 2nd down, Akers. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Going on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. The 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and the Bears take over.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him.
Hey, 18.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
That's
just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
13. Rams.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, defense. Alert. Switch. Check. Crunch.
Montgomery, 2nd-year man from Iowa State. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Get up! 180! 59. Hey, get in the weight room. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". Hey, watch the screen, Hey!
Play action. Trubisky. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
Trubisky.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, needing to avoid what happened on the last drive of football.
Sense of urgency has to take over from here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mike
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight.
Value 3. Value 3.
Defense. Out, 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 out. Whip, 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 whip.
On second down, Akers. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 19-yard line. Again, 30 Bears. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
19-yard line.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Jack. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Dula.
Safety's creeping.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Eddie
Full
Johnson
3
on the
yards in
play.
the wrong direction
Tackle
there.
made.
Brings up 2nd down.
Yard line.
Ship. Check 43. Check safety.
On 2nd down now, Akers. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard
Cam
line.
Akers, the
They
ball
got
carrier.
11 back on that one.
Eddie
It leads to
Jackson
3rd
brought it
down.
down.
So from 2nd
A
and
gain of
long,
11.
now we go to
It's
3rd
now
and
3rd
very
and
manageable.
2.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they?
Mike
Because as
20.
an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and
58,
guessing
right over there, right
because
over
you
there.
don't
Yeah,
have
shell,
to throw it.
shell,
You can come back with a
shell.
strong run game if you want
Let's go,
to.
baby.
And if
Tell me
you're in
what you got.
4-down
What you got?
territory,
Everett there, complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Shot. Black 20.
65. 65. Hey, watch edge.
Dula.
58 is Mike. All you get is a headache. Check.
On the handoff, it's Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have got this back to a one-score game.
The
Now
kicker
for the
on
point
for
after.
the point after.
And that'll make it
The kick is
13-7.
good. Makes the score Bears 13, Rams 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Trubisky now off the bootleg. And he a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always tell that you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket. He just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They go play action with Trubisky. And Graham's got it. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Let's go.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
180!
Mike, check. 53's Mike. Here we go, D.
Blue.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Tackled by
So a loss of 5, and it'll be... Second down.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Set up! 180!
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Ball, baby.
Lock in.
It's Trubisky. His throw incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Incomplete.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Trubisky. One fly for Robinson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back. They're not playing the receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Big Eddie Goldman on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line.
Second down. They'll set the screen here to Akers. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Here's As a quick throw on left. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. Time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the where you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays. Because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Get up! 180!
Check, 59. Pick me up. Here we go. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Come on.
Hey, alert!
Mike, check, 59. You're not ready.
On second and 7, Trubisky. He's airing it out for Williams. The 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long.
Intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards to make sure that they don't have to punt the ball last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin the next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up just not playing as well as we need to.
Number 23, Cam
we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Check, Bobcat. Lucky.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
This is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day.
Come on! 20!
59's Mike.
Hey, kill!
Check, 59. I smell fear in that offense.
3rd and 2. Gone. That's going to be complete to his Tommy Everett. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here goes tonight! 180!
59, Mike.
12!
Let's Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We already talked about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Check three, check three, check three.
Sponge now.
Sponge, no.
They'll go again here with Akers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy.
180!
But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Shift.
Now go up on first down. Now they sit on the screen. It's complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Switch gears.
Maverick.
Safe. Check. Fresno.
Twos.
On second down, Akers. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go down as a loss of 5. And it brings up third down. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Jula.
Check. 59.
Snap for gone. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is going down at about the 3-yard line.
At their own 3-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert.
Hey, ball.
They're still on the ground. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver and pick up a free.
Ball carrier.
Check.
Brought down
Hey,
at
alert,
his own
alert,
6-yard
alert.
line. A 3-yard pickup.
Montgomery. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Get up! 180!
Hey, they're scared.
Hey, alert!
Check. Wide. Get wide.
Shift! Watch the shift!
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check 36.
18.
Under 10. 10.
Alert!
And this
You thought you had it.
Be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play. That'll be the call to the punt team as it's fourth down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Jets off the 10. His feet. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well stopped. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play in this passing game. Still haven't really found any kind of rhythm.
They're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You better bring it. You better bring it.
On the give, this is Akers. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier.
The tackle by Robert
The
Quinn.
tackle made by Robert Quinn. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
1 quarter
and
remains
1
here as we wrap up the
Bears'
week on a Monday night.
34-yard line.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
Mike the 59.
Ric Flair. Back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Akers. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams can grab the lead if they hit the extra point.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker.
And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Rams 14, Bears 13.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Tariq Cohen on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Micah Kaiser was in on the tackle. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Patterson.
The running back,
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Always know that he is
A gain
tough
of
and
2.
run supported. I
Brings
think
up
the way that
2nd
he
and
gets
8.
there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And this
Trubisky
winds
is
up a
passed.
pickup of maybe
Mike
2.5 to about the 39.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 5.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. All right, T, let's try. All right, T.
Now Trubisky to throw. Open man there is Patterson, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 43. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game is going to be dandy. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come on with the 2nd down. Again, it's Trubisky. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. 20.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
He will score. Touchdown.
John Johnson.
Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out to be a bad thing.
And it's so easy to be critical of him in that spot, but when you have all those people bearing down on you, probably his last thought was just get rid of the ball, give them what they want. Unfortunately, he gave it to them too well. Picked it off, ran it back for a touchdown.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Good. Makes the score Rams 21, Bears 13.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth.
Lock in, lock in.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Play. 180.
Ball on the 30 here, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert. That'll be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Hey, 18.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
And he finds him. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Red,
14 yards in the Chicago first down.
Check three. 30.
Red,
At the 44-yard line.
Hey, alert 3. He's checking. Crash.
Anderson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
56 is the mic.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Down and 6.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Blue.
Check 99.
Back to throw. Able to find him. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down. His attack is going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line. First down. Michael Broderick's in on the stop. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
18.
Let's go, baby. They turn up. Let's get that ball.
Alert.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Alert.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the the 22. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
The Rams take over first
they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Akers hit, he coughs it up, and this is picked up by the Bears. And he is in for the score. So how about this? A horrible mistake leads to a defensive touchdown, and a 2-point conversion will tie it. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. For the end zone, he lost the football. It's out, and the Rams have got it back.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games, and I notice you cradling the football. You get it tight, points of pressure here, and that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
2nd and 11.
As he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
20. Not today, you aren't. Not today. 58, right over there, right there.
The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Watch the safety creep. Check 50, check 50.
Obama.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. A good pick up there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
Tonight's final score.
So the LA Rams with a victory here, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one